Hey guys, welcome.
Hey, David.
Hey guys, we'll get started shortly here. Welcome. Welcome guys, welcome. We'll get started shortly here. Welcome guys, welcome. We'll get started shortly. We'll get started shortly. Hey Bill, hey Daniel, welcome.
Hey, David. Hey, Daniel.
What's up, Bill? What's up, Dave?
We got you all to ourselves tonight.
What's that?
Looks like we got you all to ourselves.
Yeah, it looks that way, We'll get started shortly. Hey Stella, welcome. We'll get started shortly. Hey Peter, welcome. We'll get started shortly. Hey Johnny, welcome. We'll get started shortly, guys. Welcome everyone. We'll get started shortly. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started here. As you guys know, on Mondays, we do Q&A. So any questions you guys have on the markets, any trades you guys want to take a look at, any symbols, or anything about the systems. We'll just open everything up. I want to go, before we start though, I want to go over a couple of trades that we're in. Dollar CAD, right? So dollar CAD reversed overnight, but held. All right. So there is dollar CAD right here. Pull back overnight, but held. All right. So I got some texts from traders. David, should we get out? Guys, we should know that when we're in the markup phase, expect this pullback. It's gonna happen. All right. We are a long way from closing this trade. All right. So just remember don't look at your P&L, because your P&L is going to go up, it's going to go down. All right, kind of like this. Pull back like this, right? Held support, right? And then made a move back up. So expect these retracements. All right, we'll know when we need to get out. We're a long way from getting out. All right. Also,
David, we can't see your chart.
oh, sorry. Thanks,
Sorry.
thanks, Bill. Thanks. All right. All right. Can you guys see it now? Bill, can you see it now?
Yeah, I can see it now.
Yes.
Yep.
You guys can see it. Okay. So right here, all right, these pullbacks, and I know it's scary when you look at your account, right? You look at your account and you up really nice, and then hey, you know, overnight it pulls back, or during the day, it retraces. All right, that's part of it. All right, that's part of it. So, good practice is to turn off your phone. All right, turn off your phone if you have any anxiety about your P&L during the trade. All right, so you don't want to close these trades. We only close when we get a sell signal to get out. All right, so this is part of it. These movements here is part of it. All right. Now, if you guys, once you guys get really good at this, you'll enjoy these pullbacks, because these are opportunities, especially when they get into the moving average like this, where you've got white consolidating candles and then a green candle. Boy, that's very, very bullish to continue the upward trend. All right, so at some point, you guys will want this pullback so that you can get in at a better price on these pullbacks, okay, to add to your position. Kind of like right here, pull back right to that moving average, white consolidating candle, then these green candles here, very, very bullish to continue through the markup phase. All right, so don't be intimidated by the price movement. All right, as long as we're in the markup phase, all right, we're not in the distribution phase, not in the markdown phase, we should be calm in these trades. Pound yen, we had a misprint on pound yen today. So some of our traders did not get this buy signal. All right, for whatever reason, it might be your data from TradeStation, but I did get some messages that some of our traders did not get this buy signal. If you did not get that buy signal, don't worry about it. It will come in. All right, but it's a misprint. It happens from time. It doesn't happen often, but from time to time that it happens. You got to remember, this is data, right? So we pull in data from TradeStation. So it doesn't happen a lot. All right, probably once or twice a year it might happen. All right, but so if you guys are in pound yen, we trading this, we are tracking it. So if you're in the trade, don't worry, stay in the trade. You guys will get a message from us if we close the trade, okay? Pound yen, but you want to be trading pound yen. You guys want to be in that trade. We talked about it yesterday, right? Pound yen. All right, so pound yen looks good, right? It's holding right here. All right, and then dollar CAD looks good, holding this moving average. All right, we need to get some buying. So hopefully overnight we'll get some buying up in this area in here, pull up, and then hopefully we can test this resistance here. We do have pretty strong resistance right in this area here. All right, right in this area here. You look here, support in this area here, resistance. So this is a tough area to get through, but I think it can get through that area. It wasn't just dollar CAD. For a lot of the pairs, the dollar pairs pull back a bit, and that's going to happen. That's part of it, right? So here's our top trending pair right here, USD PLN, pullback right here, holding support. That's what we want to see. Holding support right here. White candles, boy, if this gives if you were in it already, and you were looking to add positions, get a green candle here, and that's very bullish to continue that upward movement. Okay, so those are the two trades I wanted to go over. Do you guys have anything for me? Any questions for me at all?
I like to look at Adobe.
Adobe?
Yeah.
All right.
ADBE.
All right.
I'm bearish on it, and today was very painful.
Yeah, so you guys remember what I said last night about the markets? Did you guys remember what I mentioned about the markets last night?
Yeah, you said, let's see what happens tomorrow.
All right, and what else did I say?
It might go up.
It might go up. All
Yeah.
right. So we were looking at the Dow here, right? And remember, guys, we don't control price. We just follow what, what's happening. And what we talked about was last night that they were really holding support on the Dow, really holding support, and that they could push the price higher. All right. And that's exactly what we got, right? This right here, that's bullish, right? So if you guys look here, selling, right? White candles again, guess what? Eventually we turn bullish, right? These green candles come in. So when you guys get this, and they held support all the way down here, right? So they held support. This is what I was concerned about, that they would push the price up, and that's just what they did today. All right, so puts, if you guys are in puts, if you're shorting, you want to be very, very careful. You might look to take some profits off the table. All right, just be very careful. The Dow made the biggest move, the NASDAQ, the S&P is right here. All right, same price action, right? Same price action. All right, the NASDAQ, right? Same thing here. All right, so they're breaking this upward. Now, can we get back down and start and test this support? Absolutely, we could do that, but boy, it doesn't look good. It really doesn't. Peter, I would watch your IWM. All right, I would just keep a close eye on it.
Yeah, I'm just like trying to prepare myself for further pain if I stay in.
Yeah,
Adobe. Yeah, Adobe is just kind of like moving up, just like the NASDAQ.
Yeah. The VIX is coming down. The VIX is at 24, right? 24 right now. All right. The thing about this market. Is that it's been very, very strong, and it's been strong for a long time. All right, so we can't fight it. So if they're turning the corner with price, because of the way the market's been very, very strong. I mean, here is all-time highs right here. All-time highs right here, all-time highs right here. All right. So, and we are consolidating. We basically, if you guys look here, we're trading between support and resistance. So here is support right here, right? I'll use the NASDAQ as an example. All right. And here is resistance. Okay, we can bring it right in here. All right. So here, boom, 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 right here, they could take it right back up, and we off to the races, making new highs. All right, so this market is still very, very strong. All right, so when this happens, you know, we were hoping it would stay down, hold support down in that area and break down, but guess what? That's not happening. So we could see some real buying coming in this week. Okay, so Peter, let's take a look at your Adobe. Give me that symbol.
ADBE.
ADBE.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Guys, a long time ago, I trained myself not to remember symbols. Right? I don't keep track of I don't track any symbols. To me, it's just a symbol. So I don't you know, I don't care about symbols, right? Whatever. Okay, so let's say ADB. All right. All right. What about it, Peter?
You know, we're in the markdown phase, so I'm holding on. I'm just, you know, expecting further pain if it keeps on going up.
I mean, if the market turns, it's going to turn. It's going to go right along with the market. So, you know, were you looking for an exit? You were looking for an exit, right here.
I'm just looking for where should I, what point should I start getting out?
Okay, you were looking at a target of what, 470, was it?
I was very close, 470. Yeah, it came to 484.
Yeah, I mean, Peter, it's up to you, but if you
I'm just saying, what's my warning? Like,
yeah.
at what point am I going to start getting out?
Okay, so let's do this. Let's do this then. 1 second here. All right.
Don't you get out if it passes resistance on the way back up?
Well, his time.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. What's resistance?
Yeah. So let's look at a smaller time frame. All right. That's the 240. So when you guys look to time your entries in a situation like this, look at the smaller time frame. Let's see here.
My thoughts is if the Nasdaq's gonna start to rally, this stock rallies with it.
Oh yeah.
So ooh,
Yeah. So
there's a lot of
here
pain
is
involved.
here is
So on the 240, I'm thinking around 538-ish. It's the start.
okay. If you look here, all right, Peter. If you look here, and you guys can follow along, right? This is the 60-minute here. All right. So that's the 60-minute. Right here. So I would, here is the 240, right? So you've got buying coming in. You don't have a buy signal yet, but you've got buying coming in right here on the 240. All right. You've got a buy signal here on the 60. So on the hourly time frame, buy signal here, and it's moving up. All right. It's here is where the buys were rejected right here before, right in this area, right in here is where they rejected before. So if the price gets past this area, you can get up in this area here pretty quick. You see that? You see that, Peter?
Yep.
So I would yeah. What I would do is I would do a chart like this in the morning, right? You might even want to get like a 30-minute chart also, and then just look to exit. All right, so let's see here. One second. So now what you have to do, Peter, is just manage your exit. Okay, just manage your exit. If it moves, you don't want to be in it, because you know, if it moves higher, and it's right at support on the daily. So, and you've got pretty strong support on the daily. All right, here's the 30-minute, about the same on the 60. So you're not getting anything different on the 30. So I would watch the 60, right? If it opens up in the morning and you start to get some selling coming in, right? If you start to get some selling coming in and price, you know, gets back down in this area here, you might be okay. But I wouldn't.
After the markdown phase, aren't it supposed to go into accumulation?
Yes, but I mean, if you look here, I mean, it could, you know, if this market moves and they jump in, you might, yeah, you know, this could be considered accumulation right here.
Okay.
If you look here on the 240, yeah, this could be your accumulation right here. Right.
David, will a reversal always have a white candle in there?
Usually, sometimes if the buying is really strong, you might miss that. That could be a green candle. But usually, yeah, usually you'll have time to see it with the white candle. All right. But there are times when, you know, they'll come in real strong, right? The buying will come in and you'll just get a green candle, and you'll see, you know, you'll have a really big candle. Okay, kind of like this here, right? You see here, red candles right here, red candles, right? And then one big candle right here, green candle right here. All right.
Yes.
Yeah, but usually you'll get a white candle, but you just, you know, I don't trust. I mean, if you guys look at the, let's take a look at the Dow on the longer time frame. You guys will notice why I am not. Oh, come on. I hate this. All right, 1 second, guys. 240 daily. All right, this is what I need.
Oh God.
Okay. You see the monthly here? You see the monthly on the Dow, guys? Right? You see the monthly?
Yep.
See how that's holding right there? You know, on the daily, we see selling, but look at the monthly on the Dow.
Yeah,
Right.
David, I was looking at that, and I was looking at the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq, and the Dow is the strongest one on a monthly chart.
Yeah, Peter, that's why I don't, if they're holding support. That's what I was concerned about that yesterday, that they were holding support, and they want any excuse to push this market up. So we have to be very nimble. We've got to be flexible. All right. So guess what? It is what it is, right? It is what it is. We did have a sell signal here on the weekly, but look here, right? They're pushing. Price recovered, right? Price recovered, right? Right here. Recovered on Friday, recovered again today. All right. If the price hold here, right? If we have an update tomorrow, guess what? We'll be above this moving average right here, right? We'll be above this moving average right here, and that can happen real quick. And then guess what? Right here is all-time highs. Right here is all-time highs, and they'll move it. They'll move it. We get anywhere near this resistance here, they're gonna break this resistance, right? Because guess what? They got the price they wanted. They got the price they wanted. They got a cheaper price. They got that sell-off, right? And now they're taking it up, kind of like here. Kind of like here. They've done it before. Here. Look at this, right? One candle here, red candle here, boom, right? So what we wanted to see was more consistent selling like this. We didn't get it. We didn't get it. These are reversal candles here. So I would just watch it, Peter. Watch your short positions. All right. Watch your. We had for sniper. We had one put, two longs. All right, because of this. All right. So we can't force what's not there. Okay. All right. And we don't want to be stuck in these positions hoping that they come back. It might not come, they might not come back. All right, they might not come back.
I'll prepare for tomorrow. Bullish.
Yeah. Really watch your shorts, your puts. Okay. And your Adobe position will follow. Yeah, will follow. Your Adobe position will follow. All right. And guess what? They have every reason to buy because it's cheap. It's a lot cheaper here than here. Right? So they've got every reason to push it right back up without thinking about it. All right. All right. Anything else? Anything else, guys?
Yeah, Dave, can you explain a little bit what's happening with the pound yen? Like, is it natural? I mean, I'm just learning everything right now. So like those pullbacks and stuff, that's something I just learned today, basically, when I texted you and you was like, nope, you gotta hold. So I know that pound yen is like one of your favorite pairs, or is your favorite pair. How usually it is? Does it pull back naturally, then it goes up like climbing the stairs, like walking, like walking up the stairs? Like, how does it work? I don't know.
Pound yen will do whatever it wants to do. Yeah, pound yen will do whatever it wants to do. I mean, it's wild. All right, but okay, so this is what we're looking at. on the monthly, you guys saw the monthly chart, right? The monthly on pound yen. So let's put it up here. And like Kim said the other day, guys, so let's say we get a sell signal. Let's say this buy doesn't work out with pound yen. No big deal. We wait. All right. If the buy signal, this is, guys, it's only one trade, right? So don't live and die on one trade. You know, after a while, you guys will, you know, we do this all the time. Right, so if it fails, keep with it. All right, so let's see here, time monthly. So here is monthly on pound. Oh, wait a second, I think I have it here. All right, so pound yen. So here is pound yen on the monthly. So what we want is the breakout. We want a breakout of this resistance, that long-term resistance right here is what we're looking at. All right. So I would, you know, you guys can keep this on your radar, take a picture of it. All right. So that you don't give up on the trade. Right. All right. Take a note of. So what we, so that you don't get discouraged. All right. So that you don't get discouraged. So here is the monthly, and we see that price is building here. Here is. All right, so here is support, here is resistance, and we are holding right at that resistance. So buyers are sitting right at that resistance, okay? So what we are looking for and what we are hoping for is a break of that resistance, kind of like here on the monthly time frame. So it's still intact. Nothing has, you know, nothing has happened to change our, you know, and then we got a buy signal right here. We got a buy signal right here. So Daniel, to your question here, what we do is just hold. We just hold the position. Here's the upward trend line right here, right? It could fail, right? It could fail. If it fails, we get out. So we would get out right here on a break of support, right? So support, I would say right here is, right in here is pretty good support. So if it breaks support right here, we'll get a sell signal to get out of the trade. All right, we'll get out. Here is resistance right here. So right here, right about here is resistance. So we got a buy on a break of resistance. All right. And so hopefully it's holding right here. So there's nothing to do. All right. There's nothing to do. All right.
Got it. So just naturally, but when it has to do with any trades in general, does price tend to pull back and then go more up and then pull back and then go a little bit more up? It's never like how it happened with CAD. So the first 30 minutes it just shot right up, but it usually doesn't happen that way, correct? It's just back more up, back more up. Is that how usually it works when it has to do with gaining pips, in other words?
All right, so this is what I tell traders. All right, always anticipate a pullback. All right. Hey Peter, what did you call this hunting? What did you call it? What did you call this? The pullback, Peter? They're hunting for what? What did you say? The
Are you talking about like hunting for lions or stop hunt? Stop hunt.
Yeah. So Daniel, we always want to anticipate this pullback, right? This pullback, right? And the reason I say that is because yes, it happens a lot, right? But if you anticipate it, if you look for it, right? I would say 90% of the time you should expect a pullback. That way you're not afraid of it and you don't get out of the trade.
David, maybe you should explain liquidity to them. what the problems for the big institutions. If they're looking to push that up, they need you to sell. So they're gonna hunt for your sell orders. You maybe
Yeah.
explain that to them.
Yeah, but what I want you guys, I mean, that's technical. What I want you guys to do, right? What I want you guys to really follow this. Your exit, right? Your exit, because we want to make it simple, right? Your exit is always a break of what? A break of what? Your exit is always a break of what?
Support.
Support. All right. So here is support right here. Right. So as long as, even if the price gets to support, there is still no concern. If the price gets to support and gets you out of the trade, what's the concern? What's the concern? If the price breaks support and gets us out of the trade, what's the concern?
Don't you lose money?
Okay, so all right, so you lost money, but you know that, right? You know you're going to lose money,
Yes.
right? So what's the concern?
Nothing. I just wanted you to say it so I could feel better.
But we know we are traders, right? That's the game. We are losing. We're going to lose money. All right. Now, I want you guys to see this. Would you rather the price break support and you have this loss, or you have this loss? I really want you guys to think about that, because as traders, especially new traders, right, we want to get away from taking a loss. If you're not comfortable with taking a loss, it's going to be tough. All right. And I always tell traders, if you're not comfortable taking a loss, reduce your size. We've got to get comfortable with taking a loss. What type of loss do you want? Do you want a small loss, or do you want a large loss? All right. Do you want a small loss? Really? I mean, really think about it, because you're going to have a loss. It's just part of it. It's part of it. Do you want a small loss like this or a large loss like this? It's your choice, right? I'm going to go through some charts, and I really want you guys to think about this, because you're going to have a loss, right? You're going to have a loss. Do you want a small loss like this or a large loss like this? Do you want a small loss like this? Really think about this. Really think about this. We bought on a break of resistance. We sold on a break of support. Do we want a small loss, or do we want a large loss like this? And it gets worse. All right. Do we want a gain like this, or we want a loss like this? So you guys get to decide. If you play around with support, right, and you don't get out, it gets pretty nasty. It gets pretty nasty. You're going to have losses, right? Do you want to get out here? Okay, or get out all the way down here? All right, so Daniel, I know we want a guarantee when we trade. I wish we could get a guarantee. The only guarantee that we have, right? So the only guarantee that we have is this. The only guarantee that we have is, hey, price break support. We know the sellers are in, right? We take our loss, right? So there's no guarantee that the price is going to trend like this. If it doesn't, we take our loss. Okay, we get out when the sellers get in, because guess what? They could take the price all the way down here. We don't know. We don't know, right? We don't know. I mean, look at this. I mean, I wish we knew, right? But we don't know. No one knows. Our job is to get out quickly, take small losses, cut our losses, and then let our winning trades run.
So it's 154.016. That's the break of support right there.
Yeah, right around in there. Yeah, it's not exact, but it's gonna be right in that area here. Right
Yeah, I
in
just
that
didn't get
area.
a sell signal. I mean, a buy signal. So I'm not sure,
Yeah.
if I might not look at my phone or something, I don't know. You never know, but just in case. Yeah.
But we'll send out, yeah, I mean, yeah, there's a misprint, but we'll send it out. Yeah, I'm on top of these trades. So you'll get, as long as you have your phone, you get a text. Or if you guys really are not sure, close the trade. Get out of it. Get out. There are other trades, there are more trades. And there'll be other opportunities to trade it. At some point, you will get your signal. Okay. At some point you will get your signal. So if whenever you guys are not sure about a trade, get out. Whenever you're not sure about it, if you got in the trade, for whatever reason you missed, you got in the wrong pair for whatever reason, just get out. It wasn't the right entry to begin with. So just get out and go back to work. All right. Does that help, Daniel?
Yes.
Okay. And always remember this. We're gonna buy, if we're going long, buy at resistance, sell at support. All right. Sell at support. We want to get out if we're wrong. Remember, it's a flip of a coin. Right. We're testing. Remember the whipsaw song. We're testing, always testing. But guess what? We can wake up tomorrow and guess what? Pound yen could be all the way up here, right? We don't know. There's no guarantee. All right. Any other questions? Any other questions for me? Anything else you guys want to take a look at here?
I have a question about adding to your positions.
Okay.
So I was trying to get out of the USD CAD position that I took too late in the it had already, like, I took it too late. And
Okay.
so, yeah. And so when I went in to at least just close that one, it wouldn't let me, because it wasn't the earliest trade that I had taken. So does that mean that if you are getting out of or you're closing out positions, you have to start with the earliest ones that you took? Or you can close, say you took 3 positions. Yeah, I had 3 positions on US CAD. 2 of them were pretty low, which were good, but the last one was, wasn't a good one. So I wanted to close that one, but it wouldn't let me because it wanted me to close the earlier one. So is that how that works?
It wouldn't let you close the trade. Can anyone help?
Yeah, it's Forex, it's forex.com. So I don't know.
You gotta close the trade as you gotta close the trade, I think, as you came in. So as you came in the trade, that's how you close the trade.
Oh, so yeah.
That's
Wow. Okay.
actually, guys, the way it works, I use Forex.com. When you have multiple entries in the same currency pair in the same account, you'll have a certain number of positions, and what they'll do is average the price. You can sell how many ever contracts you want to sell, but it's not going to quote unquote sell your first one. Like, one thing you might want to do, Stella, is look at your open positions.
Yeah.
And it'll show you where your entries are. But when you actually go to close it, it looks at it all as one trade with several entries. So when you close it out, you can tell how many contracts you want to close out, but you can't say, oh, I want to close out the one I bought at the lower price. It doesn't work that way. Now, on other platforms, it does.
Okay, okay.
On other platforms, it does, but on Forex.com, no, it doesn't work that way.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
All right.
What are the other platforms?
If you use TradeStation, you can
Okay.
trade the currency pair futures. If you use MetaTrader and Hugo's Way,
Hugo's Way will do it. Yeah. Hugo's Way, Trader's Way. Yeah.
yeah,
All right. Thank you.
okay.
And you know what? Stella cleaned up her trade, right? That's pretty cool, right? She realized that her entry was off, right?
Yeah.
And she got out, right? Right. That's what we want to do, right? And she's letting her other trades run. That's what we'll screw up from time to time, right? I mean, it's going to happen. So when we are wrong, if we take a trade, guys, and we are wrong, we missed our entry, get out, take the loss. Don't sit in the trade hoping that it will, price will go in your direction. All right. So good job, Stella, for getting out of that trade, cleaning things up. All right. And that helps you too with your, you don't have to think about it, right? You can relax in your trades now, right? And now think of the one trade that you missed your entry. All right. Good job. All right. Anything else, guys? I really want you guys to start. This is trading. It is what it is. It's crazy, right? This price action here is absolutely crazy, right? It is what it is. This is what we signed up for. All right. It is what it is, right? It's not a straight line. Don't expect it. Expect the worst. Expect the worst, right? Expect the worst to happen. When we trade, expect that when you get in, right? You get in like this, right here, you bought here, expect that it might do this, right? You guys are lucky. You guys don't know how lucky you are that you have a tool, a system that will guide you. Because look here, most people don't have this. Here was our buy. I mean, you guys really want to go through these charts and see how this thing works. Here was our buy, break of resistance, sellers came in, we got out here. Yes, we took a loss, but we didn't suffer this loss here. Here was a buy, here was a buy, right? Break of resistance again. We are testing, constantly testing. Price went up, it failed. We cannot control this. Don't try to control the price. We cannot control the price. We only react. All right, bought here, price failed. Look at this big candle here. A lot of selling came in, right? Resistance becomes support. We got out here. Perfect sell signal. Perfect sell signal. Guess what? We are not in the trade all the way down here. We didn't sustain these losses, and we're not guessing as to what happened. We know what happened. The sellers came in, we got out. All right. Here, the markup phase, do not expect, right? Expect for your P&L to be up 100%, down 80%. It's what it's going to do. It's what it does, right? It is what it is. It is what it is. Sometimes you'll get really smooth moves, right? Sometimes you might get, let's see here. And when it happens, just count your blessing. Sometimes it might happen like this, right? Nice, smooth price action like this to the upside, guess what? But guess what? Even with this nice trade here, you got some pullback in here. It is what it is. It is what it is. So, you know, just relax in the trade, try as much as possible, right? Sometimes you might get this where, boy, you know, you get in and no pullback, and just nice movement to the upside. I mean, this is a beautiful trade, right? Bought here, sold here, break up support right here, right? But that's not all the time. You're not going to get this every single time. It is what it is. It is what it is. It's crazy. It's crazy. So we got to be a little crazy too. All right. Anything else? Any questions for me?
Just really quick, what numbers are you using for your EMAs? Are those EMAs or MAs? The green and the red?
EMAs, so I always forget. Wait, let's do this here. So let's do a moving average. I want to say, all right. So Johnny, I'll tell you here. Let's say 20. Yeah, I want to say this is about a 20. This one here, 23. So right at that, this one here is about a 23, 22. Let's see here. Try to get it exact for you. Yeah, I would say right around 22. And then I think 20, I want to say 26. Yeah, 1 second. Yeah, 20, yeah, 20, I would say 22 and around 42 will get you close. Yeah. Okay. Does that help, Johnny?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Anything else, guys? Watch. Let's see here. Let's see. Bitcoin is doing its, you know, still holding, right? Peter, just watch the market tomorrow. All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. It looks bullish. It looks like it's ready. You know, there's a, you know, this is the concern right here. This white candle right here. All right. And the VIX is going down. So stay with the dollar pairs. So stay with the dollar pairs. All right, stay with the dollar pairs. All right. If we start getting sell signals, then we'll get out. We'll get out. All right. Anything else? No. All right, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Have a great evening. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thanks, David.